So we're gonna do some do's and don'ts for eyeliner. Now, one of the things people often do when it comes to eyeliner is line their whole eye. Now, there are a few people who can really pull this look off, but the majority of us, this just closes our eyes. It just makes them smaller, and we are all trying to open up our eyes and make them look younger and fresher and bigger. So eyelining your whole eye may not be the right look for you. This can work when you're doing a smoky eye look for a smolty kind of sultry evening look, but for day to day, I have something better. Take your eyeliner pencil. I love working with eyeliner pencil because there's a lot of give to it. It's really soft and natural and really easy to use and control. Get yourself a nice eyeliner pencil, something that's smooth and creamy that goes on real easy, like our precision pencils. I love these things. Let me show you. You see? Super creamy, easy. You want to make sure that it's got a decent point. Don't work with a pencil that's got a blunt end to it. Your lines are going to be really thick and we want to avoid that. But instead of doing the whole eye look, what I recommend is starting really, really close to the lash line. And you work your way till about halfway. And then you can start thickening it up if you like. Most of us, especially if we've got deep set eyes or hooded eyes, there's only so much of our hood that we see. And so we don't want to cover all that up with liners. We want to keep it pretty thin and close to the lash line. This will help make our lashes look longer, open up our eyes, and still have that exposed lid where we've put some eyeshadow on be visible, which again will help open up the eyes. So you work that line out to the corner of your eye. Now for the bottom lashes, instead of doing the whole bottom line, work from again about halfway or 1/3 way in out to your outer lash. Not doing your waterline per se, but getting just a little bit below on your lash line out. Now the fun thing about pencils is you can smudge them a little bit to give it a softer look. If black is too harsh, don't be afraid to use something like a dark chocolate, a dark brown. That's a great look on everyone, and it gives you a more subtle look if you find that using black is too harsh. Now, what about liquid liners? I know liquid liners can be super, super scary. We've got two options here. We've got two liquid liners actually. One has got a full felt tip, stored like a pen upside down, and goes on with a lot of control. It's a lot of fun to use and play around with. And then there's the one that seems a little bit more scary to people, the dip and draw liner. This is a liquid liner. But what's fabulous about this is even though you get so much precision because it's got that really narrow tip, it's a felt tip. It's not a paintbrush, so it's not bristles, which can be really hard to use. They kind of flop all over the place. Now with liquid liner, you do not want to use liquid liner on the bottom. It's a really stark, harsh look, and again will close off. So with the bottom, when working with the liquid liner, go back to that pencil and add a little bit of pencil in to kind of finish off your look. To do liquid liner on your eye, often most of us think of a cat eye. Cat eyes are a little intimidating. I find the best way to do it for my eyes, and this is often with people who have hooded eyes, have the same problem, because we have that fold there. You want to bring out your point, if you can see, without interrupting your crease line. So go lower. You may think you have to go really high, but instead wait until that line's over and then kind of just flick it out, if you can see. Another thing you can do if you need a little bit more control, I use a cheat sheet. Some people suggest using tape, but because I do my eye makeup, my under eye makeup, my foundation first, I just like to use a hard piece of cardboard or like a credit card and place it with my eyes open. It's really important to do this with your eyes open so you can see where it's gonna be. And then use the liner to make a little line starting from out, work your way in. Then do little dashes, again, thin line until we get to about the center of our iris, and then kind of thicken and meet that outer point. And there you've got a simple cat eye look. Another thing that you can do to help intensify your lashes and to have a dramatic eye without taking away from your lid or making your eyes look smaller is applying your pencil to your lash line, to your waterline. The waterline refers to that line right in there and right here. And what you can just do is by applying this in here, that helps even out that line and give it a continuous look. So you don't see your flesh color, your skin color coming through. And what that does, that also helps our lashes to look longer and thicker, which I love. So it's a great way to open up your eyes, make your eyeliner look more intense, your lashes look longer without actually closing off your eyes. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. So this is a plenitude of sample of the 3 eyeliners that Unique has. I love this because often if you have a pencil liner, one of the things you might need to do is set that pencil liner with a little bit of eyeshadow in the same color because you get a little bit of transference or budging. But these liners are pretty awesome. They don't go anywhere once they've been set. This is going to require some makeup remover. Even soap and water won't take all this off, which I love because I don't want my liner to go anywhere. As somebody who suffers from dark circles, I do not want transfer on that bottom eyes. I do not want raccoon eyes. I already got them, already covered them up. Don't want them for my eyeliner. So